Hello, my YouTube family. It is this glorious, wonderful, fantastic day called Friday. It's finally arrived, and I'm home. I'm a homebody, people. No lie. I don't know when it happened. I don't know when it happened. But I ain't mad at me. I am not mad at myself. Okay? So today was a much better day because soldier number one, I did not see much of her today. So that was a perfect day. Queen of Darkness, I saw, but she really wasn't around to see me. She was like walking around for other people. Fine by me. Okay, so let us do lips of the day. But before I do lips of the day, I have to give a shout out to chocolate lipstick. Yes, girl. You know when there is a comment that is just so perfect, and even though you yourself are pissed off, when you read the comment, it just makes you laugh. Yesterday's video, as you probably all know, I mean, the title alone says it all. So, I waited late last night to read my comments and try to comment on them. Was it late? Anyway, whatever. And her comment just tickled me so much. It really did. I had to read it again this morning just to get a good morning laugh, because I could just actually see her saying it. Yes, chocolate lipstick, I am talking about you. So just that alone, see, just even puts a smile on my face. Because you know when there's that one person who may not talk much, but when she does, oh my God, it's right on the nose. I don't know what it was about this comment. All she said, it's just a little one-liner. All she said was, let me get my glass of wine. Because I was ranting and raving. And I guess me ranting and raving tickles her very much. So in her response, I'm not mad because I've vented. I've done it. It's released. So I'm not pissed off anymore. Now, sometimes I have been known to hold on to some things. But when I read the comment, I must have been much better. And when I read it, it just tickled me so much. So thank you very much, chocolate lipstick, for just, you have the right words sometimes to just say all that needs to be said. I don't know what it was. I must have read it at the right time or whatever, but even just me thinking about it now, it just is funny. It's appropriate and it's funny. So I just wanted to give you a little shout out there and to thank you, because, I don't know how it would have turned out if it was a back-to-back video, which was why I took Wednesday off. I don't know if you would have commented on the Wednesday video that way, but yesterday's video, I think, needed that comment. Just for me. Just for me. It doesn't really affect anybody else. It's just for me. So thank you, and thank you again. Still waiting on a video of yours. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Okay. So let us do lips of the day. Lips of the 5 minutes, because it was just 5 minutes ago that I applied this. Okay. Needless to say, I don't even bother with lip liner anymore. This is the lipstick that came yesterday. The CoverGirl Queen Collection. See the Queen Collection? There we go. In Plum Palace. It's got all this writing. Matte 315 Plum Palace. And, you know, it's the shade that I really, really love, but in matte form. Yeah, it is a matte, but I couldn't resist. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Look at that. Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. And there it is. Oh, my goodness. It looks like a Wet n Wild lipstick. I don't know if it's cherry picking. It could be the other one that looks like cherry picking. I forget which one, but it could be that one. So, needless to say, when it comes to a shade like this, I have multiple dupes. But all the dupes are cheap. I don't have like an expensive lipstick that looks like this. And then, look, I don't have money for expensive anything. Okay? I'm just letting you know that right off the bat. So there you go. So that is Plum Palace. And that is Plum Palace, which I could just slap on a gloss on top and ooh la la, I've got a lip gloss. So that's it, people. That's it. That's all. It is Friday. That's all I have to say about that. 4-day weeks are just as long as 5-day weeks to me. So, you know, no great shakes there. Unfortunately, no 3-day weekend this time around. But any weekend for me is priceless. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. Sit down. Can we discuss Real Housewives of New York last night? What in the living hell? This new chick, Leah, she doesn't hold her liquor well. Like, not at all. Like, you think Sonia is bad when she is 10 sheets to the wind. This one right here, issues. That's all I have to say. Issues. And when you are drunk, because, you know, alcohol is the truth serum of humans. When you drink enough of it and you are 10 sheets to the wind, you start babbling off stuff that when you wake up the next day, you may not remember what you said. But what you said obviously was in your head and in your heart, because that's when you start spouting out things that maybe if you were sober, you would have kept to yourself. But truth serum, known as alcohol, in an abundance, will let your lips be quite loose indeed. It could make you look belligerent, or it could make you look downright stupid. Leah is kind of a combination of both. Sonia is downright stupid. When she gets drunk, she's just downright stupid. Leah, she could be angry 1 second and funny the next second and silly the next second, but she is downright absolutely out of her mind drunk. This is why I don't drink alcohol, people. What? Because in my day, in my heyday, there was no such thing as the internet. So I could have gotten blasted. And on occasion, when I would go to a house party, I'm just saying. But I was taught a good lesson. I think I've already told you the story by my father when I went to my was it my very first? It was a house party and I was kind of young. I might have been 14, 15, below drinking age. That's all I have to say about that. And when my father came to pick me up, because there was one point in the party, I don't know, maybe somebody called my father. There was one point in the party where somebody had to actually stand me up against the wall. Just keep me there. Next thing you know, I'm in my father's car. Next thing I know, I don't know how I got from my father's car to my bedroom, took off the clothes or whatever. I know my father probably didn't do that. Probably my mother did. But what woke me up was my father. I slept all the way until I think 4 o'clock in the afternoon the following Sunday or Saturday. I think it was a Friday night party. I don't remember. All I know is my father busted open my bedroom door and said something like, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on?" Please don't. So from that point on, I have been not a fan of liquor, because if it got me that way, I wasn't sick. I didn't throw up or anything, but I really thought at one point I had two heads, because there was a split in the middle headache that I will never forget. But yeah, my father didn't get angry at me. He just kind of taught me a lesson that actually I really taught myself. First of all, you're below drinking age. That's number one. Number two, even if you're below drinking age, what made you drink to the point of somebody having to stand you up against the wall? Stand you up against the wall. I know I didn't call my father. I know that much. I don't know if he had help putting me in the car, because I don't remember how I got in the car. I don't know how I got to my bedroom. My father just probably gave me to my mother and said, "Here, you need to handle her, because right now she don't know if she is at home." So she probably just tossed me in the bed. I don't know if I woke up with my clothes still on. No, I had my pajamas on. And he busted in the door, because I think it was about time I woke up. I don't know what time we got home, but I know that he woke me up at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. That whole day was gone. The whole day was gone. So I was plastered out of my mind. And since then, if I am at a gathering of some sort, I mean, I am obviously way past, my 20s, my 30s, my 40s. I know how to hold my liquor, because I don't drink. I don't drink. I mean, I will socially drink, but do I really go out that often in order to socialize? Not really. But when I do, and if there's alcohol involved, I will nurse that one glass from the time I come through the door till it's time to say goodbye. And that could be a 5-hour, 6-hour situation. One drink, people. I remember in my 20s, when I turned 21 and above, my drink of choice at the time, because it was very popular back then, was Kahlua, and it was a Kahlua and milk, or Kahlua and chocolate, or Kahlua and soda. It was a Kahlua and something. I know Kahlua was involved. A White Russian. That's what there we go. That was the popular drink back then. And I was a White Russian drinker. By that time, I had learned how to hold my liquor a little bit. But even then, when I felt I was getting a little, like my head started to spin, I would, And I'm telling you, all it takes is 3. It takes 3 alcoholic beverages, 3 glasses, and I am feeling happy. I am feeling fine. I am feeling, yeah, that lampshade would look good with this hairdo on my head. Yes, put it up on here. It only takes 3. So I've learned. I may not have learned my lesson fully after the whole father opening up the door situation, but that was because I was below drinking age. When I turned drinking age, I would realize that it only took 3. So now that I am a full grown adult, old age adult, I don't touch the stuff. I don't have an alcoholic beverage in this house. Okay, maybe my father has glasses of wine downstairs because he likes to drink wine before he goes to sleep, and it's good for his heart and all of that. And his doctor said, "Yeah, go ahead, just don't overdo," which my father has never done. I don't think I've ever seen my father drunk. Nope, not that I can recall. I have never seen my father drunk. He drinks very responsibly. He drinks very responsibly. Maybe one and a half. I don't even think he finishes 2 glasses of wine, and that's it for him. If he needs to if he's having like a tough day, in the evening, he'll have his little glass of wine while he's watching television or whatever. And that's my dad. My mother never really drank alcohol at all. Like, at all. Maybe an occasional glass of champagne for, like, maybe somebody's wedding or something, or baptism. But she was not a drinker. So I know I got that. Well, basically both my parents. I got both of them in me. So, I'm not an alcoholic of any kind. But I learned my lesson. My father taught me well on that one. And then when I turned 21, I kind of realized, 3. You can't go past 3, Nancy, because by the time you hit 3, yeah, you really do want to have a lampshade on your head, and you think you cute. So I don't know where this conversation and when it started. Chocolate lipstick, is this your fault again? Are you the one that got me started talking about the whole drinking thing? Anyway, this is Friday. This is Friday's lip. I hope you like it. I like it very, very much. A good shade indeed. It is a matte, but it's got a little sheen in there. I don't know. Doesn't really have a sheen on my lips though, but it has a little sheen. It's not drying at all. So it's not a MAC matte, those ultra mattes. It's a regular CoverGirl matte. CoverGirl Queen matte. So that's it, people. That is it. That is all. This is Lips of the Day. This is Friday. I am going to max and relax. I have so many Chicago PDs, I don't even know what to do with myself. Yeah, that's really basically it in a nutshell. That's it. There's no more Blacklist because the season finale was last week. So I have absolutely really nothing to watch. I really have nothing to watch. Damn, those birds are loud. And Tomcat is just sitting there enjoying the sounds. Okay, so that's it, people. That is it. That is all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. I like it a lot. And I will talk to you on Monday. Can we just pray that Monday don't come too quickly? I just need a husa of a weekend. Okay? Because I am tired of packaging these packages. I am tired of being the post office person. Maybe I should talk to Tiff J. Get a little tip on her. Because she works at a post office. Those of you who are YouTubers and know the YouTube family makeup people, Tiff J is one that I watch on the regular. She's been absent for quite a few minutes, but she's popped up again recently, and she often states that she works in a post office. Well, maybe I need to get a tip from her, because even though I do not work in the post office, you would think I do, judging by what I do at work all day long. Let me not go back to that because it'll start me ranting and raving. And I know chocolate lipstick would like that to happen, but I'm feeling too good today. Okay? So, and I would like to remain that way. Thank you, if you don't mind. So that is just that. With that, upon that, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And oh, wait a minute. Where am I going? Where am I going? That's what got me off. I just remembered. I was talking about Real Housewives of New York, wasn't I? And Leah being drunk. That's what got me off to the tangent. Any of you watch Real Housewives of New York, just hit me up down below and let me know what you thought about the episode, because Ramona thinks she everybody's mother. Leah is a sad and pitiful drunk. What else is there to talk about? Tinsley is the overgrown baby of the group. And why are you taking a trip with your pillow? Like, hotels have pillows. And you go into a real fancy schmancy, but she got allergies or some crap. I don't know. So she took her own pillow, just like a child. She really is like an overgrown child. Anyway, what else is there that needs to be discussed? Not really, not much. It was an okay episode. It was an okay episode. So any of you who watch Real Housewives of New York, let me know what you think. I gotta go. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Again, for the umpteenth time. If you don't know by now, then you're really stupid. And I don't like to call anybody stupid, but I've said it 3 or 4 times already. I love my YouTube family. Okay? Hit me up and let me know what you think about everything. And I will talk to you on Monday. Have a safe and wonderful weekend. Okay? Mwah! Oh, I don't know if you heard that. He says bye too. I love you. Mwah.